Hello, this video will explain how to do the assignment for Mr. Anderson's science class for today, which is September 8th. This also applies to September 9th as well. From my Moodle page, we'll look at the week at a glance. This is what it should look like. And so today's topic is understanding organisms, and this applies for today, which is an A day, as well as tomorrow, which is a B day. So we're understanding organisms, and it says here, click here to access the resource or access the notes resource. We'll get there in a second. And then it also says go to the September 8th to September 11th toggle for today's work. So that is what we will do. So we'll scroll down, and the toggle may be closed. If it's closed, just open it up. And the only thing in here is today's work, and it says well, it's got a picture right here that says click here to access the notes resource. We'll click that in a second. But the directions say, write the organism notes on a sheet of lined paper. The key word is write, not typing, but writing the notes on a sheet of lined paper. For sentences that end with ... such as a sentence that says all cells come from ... you will use the resource provided to complete the sentence. And then when you're done, take a clear picture of your notes and upload them using the link below. This is the link right here. So you're going to take a clear photograph that is legible, that I can read, of the notes, and then you're going to upload them to this link. And when you click this link, it's pretty self-explanatory how to do that. Now, back over here, it says complete the sentence. So all cells come from ... You're going to write the rest of the sentence, including the all cells come from part. So let's get right to the resource first. So this is what it says to do. We're going to click here that says click here to access the notes resource. When we click this, it takes us to the science site that I made for everybody. And this has a much clearer view of the notes. Again, the instructions say to complete today's assignment, you will need a pencil and a blank piece of lined paper. Your task is to copy down the notes at right, this is to the right, completing every sentence that ends with ... You'll find all the information you need in the resource at the left below. This is the left. To move to the next page of the resource, just click the arrow at the bottom of the page. There are 4 pages of organism resource. So what that means is these right here are the notes, and when I put my cursor over it, it gives me a hint that says as you copy the notes down, use the graphic at left to help you finish each sentence that ends with ... So this sentence here says, if something is alive, it is, well, over here it says, if something is alive, it is made of cells. So you will write this whole sentence starting with if something is alive, it is made of cells. That's what you'll write, okay? Then you'll go here, the cell is the basic, and look down here, it says here, the cell is the basic unit of life. So I'll write the cell is the basic, and then I'll write unit of life, period. So that's what I'm going to do for all of these notes. Now, as you look at this resource, it ends down here, but there's some arrows. So we're going to click this arrow here, and that takes me to the second page where it talks about multicellular and unicellular, and then these are the notes for multicellular and unicellular. Okay, then we're going to click the arrow again after we write the notes, and then it talks about eukaryotic and prokaryotic. Well, here's prokaryotic and eukaryotic, so there's notes there. And again, all the information is on these pages. You have to read a little bit of stuff. And then the last page, the 4th page, says heterotrophic up there and autotrophic, and it talks about them. And then there's some notes down here that talk about heterotrophic and autotrophic. So there is a little bit of writing, maybe for some of you a lot of writing, but it's very important that we do some writing in school, and this is a great way of learning this material. So you are not allowed to type it. You've got to write it, and it's got to be something that you and I can read. Now at the bottom here it says use the arrows above to go to the other pages. So if you forget how do you get from page to page, read this, and then it says to click these arrows. And then it says when you are done with your notes, take a very clear picture of them and upload them into the Turn-In link on my Moodle page. And then you can click here, and this will take you back to my Moodle page, and then you can turn them in right here at the turn in link. So that is what is expected to be done today. These are always due technically by the time you come into class the next time I see you. So for my Tuesday kids, it'll be Thursday the 10th. For the kids that are doing this on Wednesday, this will be due on the 11th, on Friday the 11th. So that is what the assignment is. If you have any questions, of course, reach out to me. Otherwise, good luck.